What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. Jerry Jones he ain't put up with you kneeling ass Negroes, man. He ain't messing with y'all. He's not. Jerry Jones said your black asses will stand at attention. Jesus Christ. Jerry Jones, Cowboys will bench any player who disrespects the flag. Disrespects flag. Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones said emphatically his players will stand for the national anthem and not disrespect the flag. If they do, then the player will not play. If there's anything that is disrespectful to the flag, we will not play, Jones said after the Cowboys' 35-31 loss to the Green Bay Packers. Understand? He even threw an understand in there. Yo, if he threw... He's like, you understand? We will not. If we are disrespecting the flag, then we will not play, period. Topic was raised after Vice President Mike Pence left Sunday's game between Indianapolis Colts and San Francisco 49ers after more than 20 Niners knelt during the national anthem with their hands over their hearts, as was the case in the previous week. Pence tweeted a statement in which he said he would not dignify any event that disrespects the soldiers, the flag, or the anthem. At the Cowboys' September 25th meeting as the Cardinals, Jones, his sons Stephen and Jerry Jr. and his daughter joined the team. Charlotte Answer, sorry, I don't want to be misogynist. I'm going to include her name. Joined the team. Players, coaches, and staff on the field prior to the anthem taking a knee and locking arms. During the anthem, the Jones family stood in arm with the players. Can we put an end to Neil Gate? Can you just put an end to it? Like I tweeted earlier, like I don't know which is stupider. Y'all talk people kneeling, trying to end police brutality, or people talking about IQ scores, trying to save the West. It's equally stupid to me. Both y'all is acting like complete shines doing this action. You know what I mean? You're doing stuff that doesn't solve the problem. You know what I mean? Taking a knee doesn't stop police brutality. Fixing, reducing crime in the neighborhoods and getting better police officers fixes police brutality. Saving the West from like illegal immigration. Boasting about your IQ scores and third world savages is not going to save the West either. You know what I mean? Have some babies that will save the West. You know what I mean? This is you people are uselessly virtual singling and protesting things that they're just not going to get it done. According to the Dallas Morning News, Cowboys defensive ends DeMontre Moore and David Irving raised their fists at the end of the anthem before Sunday's game against the Packers. Jones was unaware of their actions when asked after the game. This is some snitch shit. Now the fake news is snitching, trying to get these black men fired. Jesus. We as a team are very much on the page together. We made our expression. I'm very supportive of the team, but under no circumstances will the Dallas Cowboys, I don't care what happens, under no circumstances will we as an organization, coaches, players, not support and stand and recognize and honor the flag, period. It's a damn shame the news people try to snitch these people out, man. George Atala? I don't know him. Assistant Executive Director of External Affairs at the NFL Players Association, which is the weakest union in pro sports. I'll just put that out there. Retweeted a statement from the Union on Players' Constitutional Rights Sunday night. NFL players are union members and part of a labor movement that has woven the fabric of America for generations. Our men and their families are also conscientious Americans who continue to be forces for good through our communities. And some have decided to use their platform to peacefully raise awareness to issues that deserve attention. It's been a year and a half. I don't think it needs any more attention that it's getting. If you don't know by now, you know by now. And you probably knew before this even started. It is a source of enormous pride that some of our best conversations about these issues are taking place in our locker rooms in a respectful and civil and thoughtful way that could serve as a model for how all of us can communicate with each other. We shall not stifle these discussions and cannot allow our rights to become subservient to the very opinions our Constitution protects. This is what makes us the land of the free and home of the brave. Like I said, they got a point. I mean, they got a right to protest, and the people have a right to protest that protest by not going to the games. It's simple. Jerry is looking for. He's talking the flag, respect the flag scenario. I think did he go to a military academy after Arkansas? I don't know. But he's just thinking from the bottom line, because Texas is Texas, and they're really, this is real strong. There's a lot of military bases in Texas. I was down there, Lackland Air Force Base, bleed blue. He's thinking from the bottom line, man. He's not trying to throw that money away. It is what it is. Jones, one of seven NFL owners who donated to Trump's inaugural committee, spoke with the president after the Cowboys played the Cardinals. Jones said Trump said the entire issue could have been avoided if the NFL enforced a rule stating players must stand for the national anthem. However, that requirement is not included in the NFL game operations manual. Now, listen to this. Now, you heard what we just wrote. Now listen, according to the manual, during the national anthem, players on the field and bench areas should stand at attention, face the flag, hold helmets in the left hand, and refrain from talking. I mean, if that's not a requirement, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? What do you talk about? It's not a requirement. Is that just a suggestion, a rule suggestion? Oh my gosh, man, it's crazy. NFL players who have demonstrated during the national anthem over the past year have said they are protesting police brutality and racism, not the flag or the anthem itself. Then why? I mean, this was my biggest beef about this stuff, man. If you're protesting police brutality, you go to the police barracks you want to protest against. It's that simple. And I don't know how you can protest racism. How can you protest racism? Racism is always going to be here. It's going to be here when your kids die. It's going to be here when you die, when your kids die, when their kids die. You know what I mean? I think black people worry about racism too much. And I'm saying black people because, the majority of players are what. But y'all worry about too much. You're the only minority in this country that consistently can be counted on to worry about some racism. And the other minorities that don't worry about it doing better than the African American, the Akata of the Shine. It's useless, if you ask me. If it comes between the impression or the perception that we're not standing together, supporting each other, or the perception that we're disrespecting the flag, the perception that we're not together will be secondary to not respecting the flag. Respecting the flag is first. Jerry wants that patriot money, boy. Jerry's not playing with y'all, man. Them Negroes better stand at attention. They better lock it up. When I was in the Air Force, they was like, "You lock it up, airman." You sit there, stand there for hours, and at full attention. All that dumb shit, man. Man, those were the days back in the days, man. I don't know. How much longer are we going to talk about the whole season? We're going to talk about this? Not the game. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about kneeling. Not the game that people know and love. Not the game. We're talking about kneeling. I tell you what, man. Y'all's foolish, man. I'm telling you what. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. If you donate to my Patreon or my PayPal, I greatly appreciate it. Episode 70 podcast is out. Follow me on Twitter, Handyman, Uncle Hotep. Peace.